All right, just as Trump changes his mind about tariffs, once in a while, reality seems to just hit him between the eyes, or maybe it's one of his advisors hitting him between the eyes. I'm not sure. But he actually seems to kind of wake up from some delusional place and connect to reality in some form. And it seems like this has happened, what was it, today or yesterday, with regard to Russia, with Putin. I'm going to read you Donald Trump's tweet on Putin. I mean, whoa, Donald Trump has maybe woken up, maybe. He writes, I've always had a very good relationship with Vladimir Putin of Russia, but something has happened to him. I think that relationship was always of a influenced Putin, Trump being subservient. But so I don't think it was a good relationship. But anyway, but something has happened to him, Trump says. He's gone absolutely crazy, all caps. He is needlessly killing a lot of people. And I'm not just talking about soldiers. Missiles and drones are being shot into cities in Ukraine for no reason whatsoever. I have to laugh because it's been happening for 2 years now. 2 years? When did the war start? 2022. So it's been happening for 3 years now. It's not like Putin started doing this yesterday. Putin's been needlessly killing people since 2022. So suddenly, Trump has woken up because he asked him not to bomb cities and Putin's doing it in spite of what Trump asked. So now it's needlessly killing? It's just hysterical how delusional he is and how delusional the people who buy into this are. So he continues. This is even funnier. He continues. Of course, Putin is doing it for no reason whatsoever. Yeah, other than the next sentence. I've always said that he wants all of Ukraine, not just a piece of it. He's always said that? Really? Is that being Trump's position? I mean, you guys tell me. I don't remember Trump ever saying that. But somehow now he's claiming he was always right. He always knew this. But Putin just went crazy. So what changed? Does he want all of Ukraine? Doesn't he want all of Ukraine? Anyway, he goes on and say, and maybe that's proving to be right. In other words, proving Trump to be right. But if he does, it will lead to the downfall of Russia. Likewise, President Zelensky is doing his country no favors by talking the way he does. Right? Putin is bombing the hell out of Ukraine, and supposedly they're gonna try to take Kharkiv, the second largest city in Ukraine. They're massing 50,000 troops on the border. Putin has started a war, is killing tens of thousands of Ukrainians and hundreds of thousands of Russians. This war wouldn't exist without Putin and everything. But Trump has to go after the way Zelensky talks. Zelensky's just, again, not being respectful. And he's not just groveling. He's not kissing the ring. And he's not going out there and telling Putin, I'll do anything for peace. He's actually standing up for his country. That's horrible. So President Zelensky is doing his country no favors by talking the way he does. Everything out of his mouth causes problems. I don't like it. And it better stop. So the threat is towards Zelensky, even though it's Putin bombing Ukrainian cities, not the other way around. This is a war that would never have started if I were president. That again, just like lots of other things that supposedly shouldn't have happened if he was president and yet are happening. This is Zelensky's, Putin's, and Biden's war, not Trump's. I am only helping to put out the big and ugly fires and have been started through gross incompetence and hatred. So it does seem in interviews elsewhere that he's a little pissed off at Putin. He's also pissed off at Zelensky. Moral equivalency continues. He seems to be at least pissed off at Putin. He wasn't before. Now he seems to be. I guess if he has a conversation on the phone with Putin in the next few days, I'm sure he'll be friends again with him. It's again this phenomena of whoever he talks to most recently. He doesn't like Zelensky, and he doesn't like Zelensky's idealism. He doesn't like Zelensky's moral certainty. he doesn't like he doesn't like the idea of somebody actually standing up for their own country. He likes America first, he claims. He doesn't know what that means. But Ukraine first, that is unacceptable to him. For Ukrainians, not for Americans. It's pretty stunning how he thinks about foreign policy and how he thinks about this crisis. But give him credit. He finally is willing, once in a while, here and there, to criticize Putin. That's good. Now, where this all takes us, I have no idea. It's a disaster. It's a complete mess. Just like Trump's policies have not improved the situation in Gaza, they're not improving the situation in Ukraine, they're not improving the situation really in America, they're not improving the situation anyway, other than the few good things he's done, like get rid of affirmative action and disparate outcomes and DEI. It's the culture stuff, particularly DEI woke-related, that he's good on. All the rest, he's worse on these kind of things than any president that I can remember. I'm willing to be challenged on that, but